So what I would like to do now is I would like to walk you through the steps that it takes to switch out, or another way to say that, to substitute one die for another in a set of 5. So let me then just share my screen with you, and let's start this process off. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to go to the page for botany in Canvas, and I am going to switch it to the student view. Okay, here we go. And as I have things typically set up, we're going to go to this week's work. Okay, first of all, okay, here's a read this first. So I'd like for you to read that. Okay, I've also included some steps about how we make this substitution of one value for another. Let me first open up this file. Okay, this is going to be a set of 30 rolls of one die that we'll use in place of another. Okay, so now let me open this up. All right. So let me just go full screen with this. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to click on Enable Editing. So what we're doing, okay, is we are using one of these 3 choices. I think today I'm going to choose choice 3. Okay, I'm going to copy this. And so I'm going to copy all of this column. Okay, this is 30 rolls of a 30-sided die. So I've highlighted that, and then I'm going to go copy. And so now what I'm going to do is I am going to open up the file that I'm working with in my Google Sheet. Okay, so this particular set of data, this is a set with 5 dice that each have 6 sides. Okay, so I'm going to highlight 3 columns here, and I'm going to go insert 3 left. That gives me 3 extra columns there. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go paste, and this will paste that set of values that I have on my clipboard. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to label another column. I'm going to label this new total. Okay, so I've labeled that new total, and now I'm going to add together the values from the first 4 dice, and instead of the 5th die in our original set, I'm going to use this value from the data that I provided. So to do that, you go and tell it to add up the values in cell B2, C2, D2, E2, and H2. So the way that we do that is we say equals, and then we click on those respective cells. So B2 plus C2 plus D2 plus E2 plus H2. Now that I've highlighted all 5 of those, I'm going to hit enter. Now, rather than having to type that formula 29 more times. I'm going to instead just grab this and let it do an autofill. So there we have it. Okay, so that's our new data. Okay, that's our new data. And I'm going to put a bottom border there. Okay. And so we can do the same things with this new data that we did previously with our original data and see what changing one of those dice in the set did to the totals. So our formula for minimum is equals min. Okay. And those data live in the range from cell I2 to I31. Okay, and so our minimum changed from 9 in our original data to 13 in this new set of data. All right, our maximum. So again, the formula for maximum is equals max I2 to I31. Okay, to find the range, we just have to subtract one from the other. Okay, and now the median, so equals median. Okay, and the mean, the formula for that is equals average. Okay, and the mode, again, is equals mode. Okay, and then the range of cells, and there we go. Okay, so what we see is that by changing out one of the dice in the set, we went from having a minimum of 9 to a minimum of 13, so not all that big a change. But look at what happened to the maximum. Okay, with this 30-sided die, we can get values as big as 30 in our set, in that dice. So that really had an effect on the maximum. And of course, that has an effect on the range as well, because the range depends on the value of just 2 points, the largest point and the smallest point. The median and the mean are both pretty close to each other. Okay. So, difference of about 2 there. The mode is 21, which seems a little low, but I haven't gone through to count these up. Okay. So this is the result that we get when we switch out one of the variables, when we change one of the variables in our set. Okay. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps. And good luck. Bye for now.